Hi Aquarius, I am here to do your love reading for October, autumn, that time frame. So let's get your overall energy to see what will be going on. And remember, only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? You have expressed love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. Okay, there you go. And now let's take a card for what might be aiding you during this time frame. Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. That's an interesting one to get with this, don't you think? I do. Okay, now let's take a card for a potential challenge. These cards are energies, okay? So it could have a strong influence. Whoa. We had one fly out. We had a lot flip, but one fly. So we're going to take the one that flew out. It is wishes come true. Your dreams become reality. A magical time of life. Good fortune. Faith in the universe that all will be well. That's a beautiful card. And what a nice challenge. You have to have a challenge? That's a good one. Okay, and now this group of cards is to kind of narrow down the focus a little bit. All right? And time is fluid, so I put October, and I'm saying autumn, because we have one kind of just slide right out there. We'll take that. Time is fluid, so while it says October, it can start before then, extend out after that. It's pretty much whenever you come in and you watch, you might find something here that serves you well, okay? Okay, the focus of this is regeneration. All right. So let's talk briefly about these and then we'll get some cards. Express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. And I can tell you that this small token doesn't have to cost anything if you don't want it to. It could just be something small, like a hug, a smile, a hand-picked wildflower bouquet. It's not saying that you have to go spend money. It's showing a pearl here, but that's not what it's meaning. It's meaning showing that you care through you giving something to someone, okay? All right. And your challenge, if that is a challenge, it's a beautiful challenge. Not a problem. Wishes coming true. So your challenge is having wishes coming true and your dreams becoming reality. A magical time of life, good fortune, faith in the universe that all will be well. So I guess in a way it could be a challenge. But I think it's a very nice card. And the Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery. That is potentially an aid to you in some way. Doesn't have to be, but it can be. And now let's look up the meaning of regeneration, okay? Because that's taking this and narrowing it down just a little bit. So this might be of an influence during this time frame. Okay? Rebirth, second chances, and new opportunities. Okay, so I can see how rebirth and second chances can definitely go in together. And if that is the case, especially with second chances, then that could mean that there was a potential issue at some point. New opportunities is, I think, just pretty much what it says. You know, new opportunities might come up. So let's take a few cards and narrow this down a little bit more. And don't forget to check your sun, moon, and rising signs for a more complete picture. Okay? You have the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups, all pages are youthful and learning. They're students. And this particular page is learning how to connect with others and have healthy relationships. So I would say that means you are putting in effort, maybe both of you, if there is another, into learning how to have a good relationship with each other. And if you're not connected with anybody, maybe you're learning how to be able to connect with someone. Because I do think it's kind of an art in itself. It comes naturally to a lot of people, but not all. Okay, the Hangman. This means that you're putting yourself kind of in isolation for a minute or two to gain enlightenment on a subject that is important to you, something you're trying to figure out. And here you are, a student, trying to figure out how to have healthy relationships. You know, how to connect with others. So I would imagine this has something to do with this. Okay? Doesn't have to, but I think it probably does. Go with that one. Okay, let's get another card. The Moon. All right. Now the Moon, to me, its main message is use your intuition. Okay? And you can use analogies and things like, okay, it's dark. It's harder to see in the dark. Therefore, using your intuition is a wise thing to do because it will help guide you. But in all reality, it doesn't matter if it's daytime, nighttime, anytime. Your intuition will help guide you. It will not lead you astray. It's there for you. Okay? And the story I tell with this is, here's a good side, here's a bad side. If you feed the good side will grow. If you feed the bad side will grow. Whichever side you don't feed will wither and die. So which side do you want to feed? I'm guessing the good side. That's just a guess. It's what you should feed. I'm thinking. Okay. Let's get another card. Absolutely beautiful energy, especially to have in a love reading. The Queen of Cups is all about her heart. She uses her heart. She's like the mother archetype. You know, she does everything she does with love. She truly cares. And so in this position, or in this type of reading, I'm really not sure if she is the person that you go to talk with, to figure out problems, or she could possibly be you, or your partner. We'll have to see more. But she is a beautiful energy to have in this kind of reading. Okay. Oh me, oh my. The Ten of Swords. That's an ending. Okay, so let's see if we can figure this out a little bit. The regeneration card, the more narrowed focus, says rebirth, second chances, new opportunities. And so this particular card goes with this card very, very well. Because a rebirth, if you have an ending, and that's what this is, they tend to call this dead, done, and over with, which is a terrible name, but that's what it's called. If you have this type, if you have an ending, it is going to create a new beginning. Regeneration, at the start of something new. And second chances, new opportunities, things like that. So, yeah, this means the end of a cycle, which means the beginning of a new one. We don't have any cards here saying a new beginning, at least not yet. But this will create a new beginning. And now this particular card, swords, are thoughts. Thoughts can come from things that have happened. It can come from anxieties, fears, stresses, a wide variety of problems can cause this. But the matter at hand is that you have had so many of these thoughts, and their thoughts, that it has created or will create an ending. And if you want an ending, well, so be it. If you don't, one thing that you can do is change your energies. This is all energy, okay? And it's energy as it stands right now. If you change something in your life, and I'm not talking about what you're eating for lunch, but I mean, if you really change something, it changes these energies as well. So there's potential that this can be avoided if you want to avoid it by changing your energies. But I can't say that, 100% for sure, but that would be my guess. So, if you do not want an ending here, then you need to change your energies for sure. Okay? And those swords, what you do with them is you have to actually deal with the swords. And like I said, they're thoughts. They can come from things, thoughts, concerns, stresses, you name it. And if it is to the point that it's dead, done, and over with, I am pretty sure you're aware of what's going on here and what's causing you that much stress. And so what you do is you deal with them. How do you deal with them? That's up to you. But they are thoughts, so it's all within you. Okay? If you can lump them all together and deal with it in that way, that's fantastic. But being, this severe to create an ending, I would imagine you might not be able to do that easily. You might have to deal with 1 or 2 or 3 at a time until you get it all cleared out. Okay? And that means actually resolving the problem. It doesn't mean putting it in your back pocket to deal with later, because that won't work. That just comes back to haunt you. Okay? Kind of like that could be what happened here. Some of these swords could be from childhood. Who knows? So that's what you would have to do. But going by this reading, this is an ending. Okay? Done. With what? I don't know. You would or will or do at some point. Okay? I do think we should take a clarifying card for this, because if you look at all these other cards out here on the table, they're all good. Even your challenge is awesome. Being a student, learning how to connect with others and have healthy relationships, using your intuition, going within to find enlightenment on whatever it is that you're needing enlightenment on. It could be this. And having this wonderful Queen of Cups energy. So, if I were to guess about her, a few moments ago I said I didn't know where, she stood in this. But if I were to guess, she would be a wonderful person if you know of somebody, and I say she, this isn't really a gender thing, it's a energy thing. But the card is depicted, as the Queen of Cups. This to me would be the person to go talk to help you figure it out. Okay? That's what I think. If you are in a relationship, I would say express love through gifts. Might have reached a point where I don't know how workable that would be, maybe. But the best gift of all would be to straighten everything out. Let's get a card on this and see what comes up. Or, it's always possible. It just occurred to me. Because there's not a lot of cards out here. That maybe this is a lot of stress, okay? I mean, a tremendous amount of stress, enough to create an ending. Possibly, this is where you have created an ending. No longer are these swords going to haunt you. That you are self-imposing this to straighten everything out. Maybe that is the gift. Maybe you're creating this ending, a new beginning, going in with your partner and straightening everything out. That is a real possibility, because the regeneration card's talking about second chances, beginnings, things like that. So, and it falls right in line here. Express love through gifts. Regeneration, a new beginning. Ending, new beginning. So maybe it's working its way like this instead of like this. That could very well be. And if that's the case, you must really love that person, because that's a challenge to go through Ten of Swords moment. Look okay, yeah, I bet you that's what's going on, because look, this is clarifying that card. The Four of Wands, which is absolutely beautiful. Can you see that down here? Let me push this up. I'm not sure if you can see that. The Four of Wands, it is a celebration. You see these 4 wands, right? 2 sets of 2, making these pillars. It's 11-11. And there's this beautiful garland of flowers and fruit up here. So it's making this portal. And you see these people in here? This is where you go in to celebrate. So, that's what I think is going on here. I think instead of reading this way, it's reading this way. At least in the center column. You created or will create an ending of the problem, which will cause a celebration, a new beginning. Express love through gifts, and that is a huge gift to give your partner. To work that hard to solve the issue. There must be lots of love involved. Oh, give me chills. I've got chills. Beautiful. Okay? So yeah, I'm thinking well, for one, life's a mystery. I don't know. I'm not sure how that helps, other than knowing it's true, and it is. Your challenge here: wishes come true, your dreams become reality, a magical time of life, good fortune, faith in the universe that all will be well. That I can see here. So, and that, if that's what's going on, definitely a success when it comes to the challenge. And here's an 8, here's a 9. This is also, well, it's 19, but it's 9. So life is a mystery. And then you come over here. Faith in the universe that all will be well. So in that respect, I could see how this applies. But yeah, okay, so faith that all will be well. You go in, you do have faith, you work on this. It does create an ending, but it creates the ending that allows you to have the new beginning with the person that you love. Which is definitely celebration time. Okay, and I think over here, these cards are in support of this. Remember the Page of Cups. You're learning how to connect with others and have healthy relationships. Maybe that's part of the problem. You weren't, or they weren't, very well educated in that department. How's that? And so they're learning, and you're learning. You go into hangman mode to try to figure this out. How to have healthy relationships, how to deal with the problems. And then down here are 2 answers. One is use your intuition. It will not lead you astray. It is there for your highest good. And here, I do think this is the person that is a trusted person who which if you do know somebody like that, that's a lucky thing. Not everybody knows somebody like that you can go talk to, and they have wonderful advice, and they help you. So yeah, I believe these 4 outer cards have been your way, your avenue to end the cycle, have a new start, and that is the gift. It's the gift of love. Celebration. Well, that's just beautiful, I think. Just beautiful. Okay, so let's get a divine doors. And that actually did really give me chills. It really did. Beautiful. I just didn't realize it was reading from the bottom up. I figured it would be reading from the top down or sideways. Okay, let's pick a card. And I can't look at these because I'll pick one by how it looks. So I just don't look. Kind of like how I do the charms. Okay, let's see what. Well, this is the one that I picked. Here's the picture. And that's a beautiful picture. And it says, begin here. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin here now. You see this tree? You see this tree? This is the beginning of the regeneration. I think this is the regeneration itself. Here you are on the outside and suffering. Okay? And you figure it out. And right here, kind of like this card, go in and celebrate. It's like this is the portal you go through. And it's wonderful. It's transformed from this to this. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. And I don't believe they're really talking about, getting in your car and dashing forth. Talking about traveling through all of this. The moment is yours. Begin here. Yep. Beautiful. A lot of synchronicity here. Okay, let's get a charm. And I don't look, so I don't know. And sometimes I really get teased by the universe. Sometimes it's beautiful. Okay, I love this. This is a snowflake. Snowflakes are pure. They're unique. And I think that's what's going on here. Your intentions are pure. And so you're creating a brand new relationship with the one you love. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps. Have a wonderful time. Much love. Bye.